So, Mary and Joseph found out they're pregnant. Where do they go next? Probably not straight next, but the next bit of the story is they go to Bethlehem. Why do they have to go to Bethlehem? Well, Caesar Augustus wanted to know how many people were in his empire, so they had to go back to the place where Joseph's family was from, which was Bethlehem. So it's a little bit like if the Queen wanted to know how many people were in the Commonwealth, I'd have to go back to my place of birth, right? Now, normally people ask me where I'm from, and I'll say Warrington. That wasn't where I was born. I was actually born in a place called Hull. So I'd have to go all the way back to Hull and take my family with me to count us in the census, right? So they have to go to Bethlehem, and as everyone knows in the story, there's no room at the inn. Jesus is born in a stable, laying in a manger, away in a manger. What a great carol. But Bethlehem is a really significant place in Jesus' life. It's not just a random town, village. It wasn't just kind of picked, we'll go here. There's meaning to Jesus being born in Bethlehem. In Hebrew, the word Bethlehem means the house of bread. When Jesus was going around doing his teachings, he named and gave him, there was names given to him. One of the things that Jesus said, I am the bread of life. Jesus was born in the house of bread. He was born in the place where King David himself was born, right? The bread of life was sent down from heaven to feed the souls of mankind. Jesus was born in the house of bread. But it was also a place where all the sheep that were going to be sheep raised to taken to the temple in the use of the sacrifices. Because it used to be, back in those days, lambs, animals were sacrificed to atone for all the bad things, for the people had done. Jesus was born in a place where the sacrificial lambs were raised. When John the Baptist said to everyone around him, he called Jesus not only the Son of God, he also called him the Lamb of God. Where else would the Lamb of God, who takes away the sins of the world, have to be born if not Bethlehem, amongst all the temple flocks that were going to be used in the sacrificial process? Bethlehem is a really significant point in Jesus' life.